Alright, what's going on guys? Today we are back on Dark Souls Remastered. This is day 2, and we left off at the Undead Burg, and we are going to run through here and grab everything that we can. So, that's Gravelord Servant. We're not going to summon those in. And if you haven't played this game before and think I'm picking it up, I would recommend you stay away from those signs, as you will have to invade a Gravelord servant and try and kill them, who are mostly twinked out. And if you don't know what that means, practically they went late game and grabbed a bunch of stuff to be overpowered and will destroy you. So, I would highly advise against that. Right, grab that shield. Not really helpful for us since we have this one that's a lot better, but that's alright. I might have hit that sign if I wouldn't, if I knew I wasn't gonna get destroyed. But as you guys have been watching, I would 100% get destroyed. But the Gravelord Covenant is actually a covenant that we will be joining later. I'm going to try and get most, if not all, of the covenants. So let's take care of this guy quick. Thank you. Not going to give me your axe? Cool. Alright, now we have this guy over here. This is the merchant. Kind of crazy. But, yeah, you can buy a bunch of stuff from him. Lloyd's talismans and fire bombs. What we're here for is the residence key. That's going to allow us to open some doors to help us get to an NPC and some special items later. The NPC requires you to have this key, but if you have the master key, then we'll be able to get the item before the Taurus Demon with or without this key. If you have mystery key or mastery, sorry. Anyways, so he sells a bunch of decent items here. Now, if you don't like blocking but want to parry, Buckler Shield's a good pick. Dagger for riposting, but we're not going to worry about that until later. As Dex people, the Scimitar works pretty well, and so does the Rapier. These are all decent strength weapons, so the club looks like that'd be your next best option. But I don't really need anything here, so we're just going to move on. Arrows. The bow, if you want, you can grab this bow and some arrows. I think you need like 30 or something, and you can shoot off the dragon's tail that we'll be seeing at the bridge later, which will drop a sword that is really good early game. Basic armor, and that is all. So we just came here for the key, which we got. Now, also Dex users. Yeah. If you kill this guy, he actually drops a really good katana called the Uchi Katana. And that is a really good starting dex weapon, so I would highly recommend it. Killing him will drop the residence key for free, the dried finger, orange soapstone, and I think that's it. Yeah, I believe that's it. Alright, we're gonna climb on up here, grab this item. Now, getting over there, you actually can't make the jump from the story below. You have to jump from up here. So, gonna heal quick and jump across. And there we go. Guy down there throwing shit at us. Cool and all. Alright, now you can either roll off here and down, or we can just these same people and take the stairs and not take any damage. And that guy quit having his little fit. And plunge attack killed that guy while we're at it. We're going to take care of these guys because there actually is an area over here that has items that we need to grab. All you guys can get out of my face. You. I think that guy might be down. I'm not sure, but he's not our concern. Here, I want to roll through those barrels. Grab this. Pop on down here. And right in here, we're going to grab a soul. Soul of the Lost Undead. Nice. All these easy early game souls really add up. Alright, these guys are gonna surprise attack you. They're pretty weak and don't do very much damage. Now, up here, they're gonna bait you with that item over there. Don't go straight for it, because it is literally just rubbish. It does nothing. So we're gonna knock these guys down. Don't have to worry about them, and we can easily take out this guy. And that guy who decided to glitch his way on up here. Alrighty. Yep, nothing. Literal just rubbish. Now, we're on to grab our last item before moving on over to the Taurus Demon. This first area is, although it's easy and all these items seem pretty obvious, I missed all those items that we just ran through at the end there because I didn't know that you could roll through these, nor did I know you could roll off of here. I'm not a very observant person. First time playing through the game. So we grabbed that item last time. So yeah, there's a lot of quote unquote obvious secrets that you can pretty easily miss if you don't explore all that well. You know what? We'll rest at the bonfire. Just get us back up to full health because why not? It's gonna respawn all the guys, but we only got to take out these first two. Isn't too big of a deal. Now, if you weren't using the mace, oh come on, and you were using the spiked mace, and you're using the normal mace, for this boss coming up, you can make him bleed and do a little bit extra damage. So I might recommend you trying that, because when you make an enemy bleed, you make them instantly lose 20% of their max HP, which can be pretty helpful. Alright, we're gonna just... Nope. Oh, the longsword. Sweet. Okay, as you can see, not as good as the broadsword, but it does have some better read. And I like its heavy attack where it's, you thrust forward like that. Because I do believe thrusting counter damage is in this game. Possibly. Didn't really tell there, but we'll just take care of all these. So a really good combo with this sword is 2 light attacks into a heavy. Works almost every single time. Now we're gonna head on up here, and you're gonna be met by an archer up there, these firebomb guys over here possibly targeting you, and then these three. So guy up in the tower you don't really gotta worry about. It's this big guy back here that likes to throw firebombs that's really annoying. Get rid of him, and then this guy. Don't dodge me. Dropped his helmet. How kind of him. Yeah, see that fire bomb guy over there? We're not gonna deal with that. So run on down here. Oh, ouch. Ow, ow, ow. Okay. Be smarter. Be smarter than I am about it. And don't just run in head first. Take your time and hold your shield up. It'll definitely pay off in the end. You won't have stupid deaths like I did there. Don't know how I managed to block that arrow, but I'm not going to complain about it. The guy's moving his sign around a lot. He really is just not be having very much luck finding people. It is roughly 4:30 a.m. where I'm at, so wouldn't expect very many people to be on around this time. Oh, that was supposed to be a backstab. Cool. No, that's not what I wanted to switch to. Maybe I don't have a mace. Oh, I thought I did. Alright, we're gonna stick with this. For now, we're gonna get our revenge on those firebomb guys. Alright, nope, not getting hit by you again. Oh, don't know why I tried poisoning through that. Alright, thank goodness our souls are just right here and easy for us to grab. Ouch, head on up. Even getting a backstab animation, because if you didn't know, when you're in a backstab or riposte animation or door animation, stuff like that, you're actually invincible and will take no damage, and they can't knock you out of it. Really move his sign over there? I figured I'd better look over by the bonfire, but maybe not. Okay. So we're gonna head on down this way. And we're gonna go up and take out this crossbow guy first, before we go into that house over there. Now this is the house that you need the residence key or the master key for. We picked up the residence key, so we're just gonna run on in. And this resin right here, this gold pine resin, is gonna be extremely helpful for this next boss fight. Oh. Ooh, counter damage is not nice. Gonna use a humanity here, get back up to full. Alright, well, that works out fine for me. Okay, now we have a Black Knight down here. He is a special enemy who will only spawn one time. And the reason I just use a humanity to heal is to raise my item discovery up to 180, because maybe we could get his shield or his sword. I would prefer not to get his sword. I'd rather actually have the shield, because I don't want to cheap out and use Black Knight weapons. But you never know. They're always nice to have. Yeah, these guys are also super easy. So just make sure you don't try and parry his shield attack, because it will not end well for you. Not in the slightest. Nope. I love the riposte in this game, because let's see if I can get it. You can almost negate the parry animation and just go straight into the riposte, and it's the dumbest thing. See, it's so dumb, but it's just funny. It's just one of the quirks of these old games. Yeah, I know. Oh, and look at that, we got the Black Knight sword. Now we're gonna actually equip that ring, because that ring's pretty helpful. Now some of you might be wondering why I don't want to use that sword, and I'm going to show you. This is it at level 1. And it only requires 20 strength and 18 dex. It is not hard to work with this weapon at all. But this early in the game, you will absolutely melt everything in your way. Now, our strength and dex is only 11, because I haven't been leveling them up. I've been more worried about vitality and endurance. But if you skip those and just went straight into strength and dex and you got this weapon, you could use this and like practically 3-hit Taurus Demon. Not sure exactly how much, but that's how it feels with how strong this weapon is. The Zweihander, also another weapon that you find right at the beginning of the game. But it's more balanced, as its physical attack only starts at 130. But another big difference, but a lot, sorry. Zweihander goes up to plus 15, which is a lot stronger than the Black Knight sword that only goes up to plus 5. Well, and a difference with that is this scales a lot faster than the Zweihander does. Zweihander scales slower, but also has a higher ceiling than the Black Knight sword. So we're gonna head on up here. Don't get trolled by that barrel. Run on up a little bit. As soon as you see him move, just run him back down and you won't hit it. Or won't get hit by it. Oh, come on, man. Thank you. Alright. Now, like I said, if you do have the master key, you can head on down there, and there's an enemy down there you can fight. I do not recommend it this early unless your parry skills and your dodging skills are on point. Now, we have a crystal lizard in there in this box right here. And Twinkling Titanite is what is used to upgrade the Black Knight sword and other special weapons that only go up to plus 5. So we're going to hold on to those for later for a weapon that I feel would be worthwhile and not grossly overpowered. And the large Titanite is actually how we're going to be able to get our Claymore past +5 and all the way up to +10, if I remember correctly. Alright. So we're actually at the Taurus Demon fight, but these guys up here are a pain in the ass and will try and shoot you the whole time. So I highly recommend getting rid of them as soon as possible. Like as soon as you get in here. So as you can see, yeah, we can't go back through the firewall. So once you come in here, you are locked in and you have to fight. Now, yep, as soon as he pops up, we're gonna buff our Morning Star. There we go. Alright, let's do this. Staying in between his legs is probably the best option for fighting this guy. And behind him. Ouch. Just try and make sure you roll most of the time. And you don't do dumb stuff like me. And you won't get hit. He is one of the beginner bosses, so he is pretty easy. And he's done and over with. Now, I forgot. I was going to show you guys how much damage the black fire bombs do, because fire bombs also do a lot of damage to him and melt him pretty easily. So if you don't want to get close, you can shoot him with a bow or throw black fire bombs and you'll kill him very quickly. Alright, so before we head on over this way, we're going to go talk to a good old friend down here.
Hello. You don't look hollow, far from it. I am Solaire of Astora, an adherent of the Lord of Sunlight. Now that I am undead, I have come to this great land, the birthplace of Lord Gwyn, to seek my very own son. You find that strange? Well, you should. No need to hide your reaction. I get that look all the time. Oh, aha. So I didn't scare you. I have a proposition, if you have a moment. The way I see it, our fates appear to be intertwined. In a land brimming with hollows, could that really be mere chance? So what do you say? Why not help one another on this lonely journey? This pleases me greatly. Well then, take this. We are amidst strange beings in a strange land. The flow of time itself is convoluted, with heroes centuries old phasing in and out. The very fabric wavers, and relations shift and obscure. There's no telling how much longer your world and mine will remain in contact. But use this to summon one another as spirits, cross the gaps between the worlds, and engage in jolly cooperation. Of course, we are not the only ones engaged in this, but I am a warrior of the sun. Spot my summon signature easily by its brilliant aura. If you miss it, you must be blind.
Alright, and then if you talk to him one more time, he'll just say how he's actually going to stay there for a little bit and stare at the sun, and how he wishes he was so grossly incandescent as it. So we're actually going to bait out the dragon, because I don't want to get burned. Because there's 3 different timings that he has, and depending on your speed and your luck, we're going to heal again real quick. It'll either insta-kill you, just damage you, or you'll just barely make it. And I'd rather risk none of those and just wait him out. Now he was talking about time, the fabric of time, wavering in and out, blah blah blah, stuff like that. I guess that's their way of explaining those white quote-unquote phantoms that you see running around all the time, is since they're just other online players, so the game's just trying to let us be more intertwined with others and the online part of the game. So that's the quote-unquote explanation. Now he was talking about summoning, which you need to be human, not hollowed. One way to tell that is by you won't look like beef jerky. You'll actually look like the character you created. And also, if you look at the top left with our humanity, since we have 5, it'll actually be glowing bright white. And when you're a human, that's how you can actually summon people in. but we're going to level up quickly. Let's start boosting our strength quite a bit. There we go. We can do that. Get things a little bit more evened out. Alright. See if we can add any more armor on. Oh, nope. Looks like we're still fat rolling. So we'll take that off. And we'll also throw this up. Hey. No. Did not give you the okay to come over here. Goodbye. So now there's two ways you can go about this next area. We can either go underneath and around the dragon, but I find that takes too long and I don't like running all that distance, so we're actually going to bait out a dragon attack here and run in this corner where he can't get us. Oh, someone finally took out the Gravelord Servant. Nice. Alright, now one of those two items right there we really want. But we need to wait and bait out the dragon to jump down here and be on our level with it. Like that. Now we gotta run. Run, 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 because you do not want to get stuck when he breathes his fire, because it will instantly... Okay, 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 I'm sorry. I'm running in the corner. Alright, get to the bonfire. Alright, once we light it, he should jump up there and rest, and he should fly away. I believe he is going to do... Yep, there he goes. Now, if you are a faith character, once you hit 25 faith, you can actually pray at this altar here. You will unlock the Praise the Sun gesture, and you'll become a Sunbro. That's actually where you get Sunlight Spear, just pretty early on in this game, and it does a lot of damage. And the next boss that we are fighting, it will help you against a ton. So we are going to switch on over to our new sword we just got, the Claymore. This is one of my favorite swords of this game and in all of Dark Souls and all three games. This is such a just a good weapon. Has nice AoE around you for protection against multiple enemies. And if you one-hand it, I mean two-hand it, you can have decent single target damage. And with our strength also being 16, we can actually two-hand the Zweihander. And the reason this works is because strength, you cut it in half, your strength, so ours is 16, cut it in half, which is 8, and you add that on, we get 24, which is the perfect amount that we need for the Zweihander. That's why we can two-hand it, which, as you'll be able to see, does a lot more damage. But in return, a lot slower and a lot more stamina consumption. So maybe we'll do a little bit of both. I'm probably fat rolling. Oh, alright. Take these off. There we go. Now we're back to mid rolling. We're gonna head on up this way. Take this guy out easy. Now, if you come back here and up this tower, we have another Black Knight waiting for us up here, who is also just as easy to parry. So, lock onto him. Oh, that's the sword attack. I mean, the shield attack. Boom. Oh, crap. Okay, so, since, we don't have enough strength, we actually have to two-hand it, walk up, and then we can riposte with the Zweihander. Otherwise, we will not do nearly enough damage. Nope, run up behind him, see if we can get a backstab. There we go. That overhead attack, I believe, is unparryable. So, I roll through that one too, because I wasn't ready for it, and backstab him again. You can either go for the parries or backstab, whichever you're more comfortable with. And we just got the Black Knight shield. How awesome. Now, this shield is probably one of the best shields in the game. As you'll see, its weight is not too bad. Quite a lot higher than our current shield. But it has really good fire and lightning, a lot better stability. Now, it almost has 100% fire absorption, which is really nice for some later areas in the game where fire enemies are very common. So I'm actually really glad that we did get that. Now we're gonna head on down here and ignore that guy. And take out this guy in the corner who's trying to be a jerk. Can you just not? Okay, cool. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No. 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 Bad. Okay. We're not messing with that anymore right now. Let's put these back on. Nope, we are not. I lied. Come on. Fine. She wants to knock away the shield and do that. Okay. Deal with this real quick. Alright. A bit more health and a little bit more item discovery. Now with humanities, your item discovery will max out once you have 10 humanities. So, oh no. Ouch, don't be dumb like I was there. And just heal willy-nilly like. It'll get you killed. Okay, no, 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 no. Oh my goodness, that was too close. Alright, we're gonna actually heal with another humanity down here. Back up to full. Some people might say I'm using these really dumb like. I'd say I'm using them pretty fairly, seeing how we got these all early, and the extra item discovery isn't bad, especially if we can get the boar's helmet, because it is a sick looking helmet. Now since he's over there, we can't jump on him. Ouch, but he can charge us. Now the boar you actually cannot damage with his armor. That is horrifying to see. As you actually need to stab him right in the ass, right there. As you can. Now we're gonna run up behind him. Looks like he was running in the fire. And dead. Looks like he was running around in the fire and was already down to half health for us. And he didn't drop his helmet, because of course he wouldn't. He'll skip both Black Knight weapon and a Black Knight shield, but not the boar helmet. No. Whatever. We'll have a couple more of those to fight. Well, hopefully we'll get it. Not only does it look cool, but it actually has some decent armor on it too. So keep an eye out on it. It is extremely heavy for a helmet, though. At least, let me rephrase that. Early game, it's pretty heavy. So that guy. Now, before you go up that ladder, do not forget to not only take out this guy, but grab this item back here, as it'll save someone very important later, but not in the way that you probably expect. So now we're going to head on up here and move on closer and closer to the church, where our next boss awaits us, but also is a good old friend. Yeah, I'm recording this, like I said earlier, it's like, oh, it's actually past 5 now. Wow, this episode's been going on for quite a while. We'll probably hit the next bonfire and call it good there. But I'm actually leaving for a vacation soon, and this video will be posted, well, either into my vacation or I'll be out of it already after it. But I have a little bit of time before we're leaving in the morning. So I thought, you know what, let's record a video. Let's get another video up and ready. Try and get these somewhat consistent. If you don't get the Black Knight shield, the Knight shield that we just got there is also really good. Kind of heavy, but not as heavy as this. And as you see, 100 physical, and the fire and lightning isn't too bad compared to the Tower Kite shield. So another good option right there. Take care of this guy. Or not. Now, a really good way to deal with the guys who turtle is kick them. Which all you have to do is tap forward and light attack at the same time. Now, this is kind of an ambush, but it's more like a sneak attack. You're going to have a guy here on your right and your left, so watch out for that. Especially that guy, because he's gonna rush up on you, dick. You? Oh, he dropped something. Nice, Titanite shard. Okay, we're gonna be needing them, so that's really lucky. That. Now we're gonna head on down over here. Grab this item right on over here. For any beginners to the game, I would highly recommend getting the halberd. That's what I run. It's what I ran my first playthrough with, and it is extremely powerful, which explains why I got nerfed so heavily in Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls 2, it's also really good, but I think in this game it shines the most, as it is extremely powerful as a weapon. So next we're gonna head, we're gonna head into here. So that guy over there is not who you need to worry about. This guy over in the corner here, we're gonna bait and roll out of. Now watch out, because he will 100% try and parry you. The way you'll know is he's gonna hold his rapier a certain way. But we're gonna parry him first and take him down. If he holds his rapier out in front of him with an underhand, like underhand straight out in front of him, that means your next attack, if it's parryable, he will parry it. So try not to attack then, or if you know your attack can't be parried, attack with that attack. Now we're just gonna deal with this last knight here. Hey, I didn't say you could heal. Oh, well, that's awkward. I get parried too? Oh no, ouch. Stop it. Gosh, okay, you know what? No. I have bigger fish to fry. Okay, I'm over you. I'm over it. Now, if you wanted to, get your humanity up to 10 and farm these guys, because their armor is really good. If I remember correctly, it's like kind of the same weight as this, but not as, if I remember correctly. Now, we're gonna run past this guy, grab this item over here, and try and kite him. You don't have to deal with him right now, but I rather would, because I believe he is guaranteed to drop a Titanite shard. His attacks are not that hard to roll, so just don't be dumb. Just please don't be dumb like me. Just please don't. It's okay. It also mentioned that the boar was a special enemy, so we're gonna just run through here. Take out my anger on that guy, because that was just not have died there. You also do, oh my goodness, I'm not losing all those souls and humanities. You guys are absolutely high if you think I'm gonna allow that to happen. So maybe don't run past everyone. Maybe take them out. Don't be like me. I'm gonna run in this corner and heal, and take them out as they come. Kicking also still staggers them even if their shields aren't up, which is nice. He actually gave us a free humanities. Oh, he stopped and started walking. Why would you do that? Another good thing that these guys drop is their sword. So the rapier guys won't, obviously. But these guys here, it's called the Balder Side Sword, I believe. Really rare drop. It is really rare, but it is extremely good. It will easily carry you through the rest of the game. Can you imagine if that was the sword right then? Can you imagine after saying it's super rare? Alright, we're gonna run out here, bait this guy again. Parry him. And end his life. Drop it. I mean, the rapier is also a good weapon, so if they drop that, don't just ignore it. If you want to try it out, I would highly recommend it, because it is really good. Stop it. I don't appreciate you. No. Inappropriate. I do not appreciate that. Alright. We're gonna run up, steal our souls, and hopefully kill this guy and not get hit by the mage behind us. What'd I say? Ain't getting hit. Nope. Alright. Looks like you might be able to just walk around his attacks. I would, but like most enemy. Hey, stop it! Not cool, dude. Like most enemies in this game, the bigger enemies, you can just kite around them. So, we're gonna move on this way. Ouch. Was not ready for that. We're gonna take out these 3 hollow soldiers over here. Okay, so just don't worry, don't rush, and most of this game will not be that bad for you. Hold out your shield if you're worried, or get really good at rolling. That'll save you more than blocking will. We're gonna head on down this way and meet a good old friend and call it an episode there. Now, let's see, how many free Titanite shards? Okay. So, there's the good old clanking. Light this bonfire, and we're gonna rest at it quick. Alright, let's head on downstairs and see who's making all the noise. Good old Andre Vestora. Now, we're not going to listen to him because he's just letting us know who he is and all that fun stuff. So, we are actually going to buy 1 Titanite shard because we have 3 already. So, that means we'll be able to upgrade our Claymore all the way to +3. Now, if I bought 5 more, we could actually upgrade it all the way to +5, but we wouldn't have enough. So we'll buy 2. We definitely afford to get it up to +4. Yeah, because we're going to need to buy 3 more, which will be 2,400, and we won't have the 400 souls necessary. Yeah, yeah. Now, if we look at this, our damage went up a lot. Like, we are now way past our Zweihander. Let's, actually compare the difference. Zweihander at +0 was, does 171 AR, and the Claymore does 188. So not too much more, only being at +4, but that's over a, ultra great sword now. So we are slowly but steadily making our way up. And next episode now, we're going to go talk to another NPC and start his side quest. Take on the gargoyles and maybe the boss after that. I'm not 100% sure yet. But if you guys enjoyed, please hit that like button and drop a comment down below on how you feel about this series so far. And if you enjoyed enough, hit that subscribe button and keep up to date on all my uploads. I'm going to try and consistently roll these videos out once or twice a week. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.